I guess it's time to make a video, huh? When you crack off the water pump and it's leaking everywhere, huh? Yep, this is a friend's car. He and his father rebuilt torches for me. And it's the old 2.8 Struggle 6, now called a 3400. And complaint? Leaking water, lots of it. They've been filling it with water, so no more antifreeze or Dexcool. And we started it up, and it was spraying water all over the place from what looked like the water pump pulley. So I just pulled the water pump. Doesn't take too long to get it off. It's in a very good spot on the side of the engine. Took off a couple of hoses, a couple of brackets. Really just took me 30 minutes. This is a genuine GM water pump. And it feels good. Has a good feel to it. But the weep hole indicates that it's pissing. Yep. What usually happens on a water pump, is the bearing goes and it chews up the seal. And this one feels like it has a good seal. You can tell by the restriction, the friction on the shaft. Feels good. There's no play in the bearing, but the weep hole indicates a long time leak. So they said that a new water pump was $240 or $220. I said, I don't know about that. $220 for a new water pump? Where's the water pump? I said, why don't you call it GM? Oh no, GM parts are always the most expensive. I said, call them. Price of a phone call. Anyways, we called up the Chevy dealer, and a new water pump was 40-something, $50. I said, where is it made? Mexico? He says, oh no, it's made in USA. It's AC Delco. I said, I don't know. Check the label for country of origin. Yeah, made in China. General Motors sells more cars in China, I think, than they do in the USA. How do you like that? Yeah, made in China. So, it's laser etched AAC Delco S110611A439. $50 all the way from China. And this one looks like it's been changed. Who knows how many years ago before he bought this car. It's 2000 Pontiac Grand Am. He's got new tires on it. And I fixed it in the spring. Door latch broke internally, and I think the old one's still lying here. Yep. I don't throw anything away, that's my problem. The old door latch is riveted closed, and there's lots of little parts in it. And it looks rusty, and you can't take it apart. There's too many small parts, so they called the junkyard, and the guy said, oh sure, no problem. $20. And they delivered it. $20 for a door latch. But let me tell you, it's a pain in the butteroonski to get into this door and change that door handle. I wasn't able to get that screw threaded on properly, so the handle's a little loose on the door, but it's been on for maybe 6 months, maybe more, I forget. Now the door check isn't checking over there. It's dirty. Wow, some people just don't keep their vehicles very clean, huh? Oh well. Not my problemo. It's dusty. Just the way people keep their vehicles. How many miles has this thing got? Ding, ding. I hate these crappy buzzers and bells. 85,000 miles in 12 years. He doesn't drive much. He lives in town. Just drives to work. Parks it outside. That hose feels pretty sick. I'm going to take this hose off and look inside, flip it inside out. It might need a new hose. Doesn't feel good. Pure water in there, not the best thing. And the belt, you flip it upside down and look at it, and it's all dried up and caca. Time for a new belt. I hate putting these belts on sometimes. I can't remember which way they go. Got my ratchet in there to loosen the tensioner. Alternator's easy to get to. Yeah, the 3400 Struggle 6. Yeah, a couple little hoses. pretty easy to get to this water pump, unlike if it was behind the engine mount. Brass inserts in the overflow bottle. That needs to be pushed in. I've got a pressure tester that I bought at a flea market. Put pressure inside the radiator. I've got the adapters for it, but this one's a threaded adapter, but wrong size threads. Junk. I'll have to go online and get the proper one. Alright, there's all little bolts. I'll wire brush them clean. Put some goopy on the new gasket and put this thing back together and bring it back to them, and they'll rebuild some torches for me. This is the gentleman that rebuilds all of my torches. Yep, where are they? Yep, torch rebuilding service. All rebuilt, just for me. I try to sell them, they don't sell very well. Yep, needs a clutch. And I'm going to make some tie downs for my trailer out of pipe. I'll show them later. Got some pipe there, some 3/4 inch iron water pipe, and some threaded rod. I'm going to make some eye bolts out of a pile of junk here. Step over things. I've got to put a wire on a friend's house. Ground wires loose. I told him I'd fix that a month ago. Found some blades in the garbage. Got to get the proper handle for them. Fan belts, fire extinguishers, construction adhesive, drill bit. Found that in the trash. Got to put some speakers on it. Alright, get back to work. Not getting any work done. Talking on the computer. YouTube. Too bad I missed Pisser's party. Wow, it looked really fun. Everybody was there. Delmont Cruiser, R-Wild Z28. Who else was there? Wild Corvair was there with his mom, R-Wild Z28. I forget who else. People were shy. Nobody wants a picture taken. Alright, back to work. Got water pump. So it's 3 hours later. I just took my big bar that I bought when I was on vacation in San Diego, getting the black Suburban long bar. I just pivoted the hose clamp down so I could grab it. Where is it? Shake, shake, shake right there. I had to pivot it, twist it down, and I'm just about to drop the lower hose and flush the radiator. New oil. Somebody changed the oil and didn't lubricate the spring nut. Shame, shame, shame. Got to keep things oiled up. There's the starter. Oh, the fascination with taxes I paid. I find small-minded, says Mitt Romney. Just show us how much you paid and where you put your money and why you're only paying 14% income tax when you're making $20 million a year. You should be paying 40%, not 15% passive income. Yeah, there's my Republican bash. So I'm gonna pull off the hose. Yeah, West Nile virus attacks Dallas County. Too bad the spray kills bees as well. Bees and birds. The birds and the bees. There it goes. That's what you need these long bars for. Drying off radiator hoses. There it goes. It's a gusher. No antifreeze in there. It's nice and clear. I told the guy, don't put that Dexcool in. I've been highly advised against it. I have it in my green Suburban, which I thought I would use today, but Mrs. CW doesn't want me to use it. I wanted to go to New Hampshire with it. I was thinking of taking the motorcycle. I don't know. I'll probably end up taking the Suburban. San Francisco Suburban. I just dropped that bar on my cell phone. Maybe I busted it. Hard to show you what I'm doing here. I'm trying to concentrate on my work and the camera's in my way. How's that hose on the inside? Doesn't look too bad. Maybe I'll just put it back on. A new one's only 12 bucks. Where'd I put them? Where'd I put them? Oh, Mr. Muggs! What are you doing, Mr. Muggs? You happy? Good boy. Where did I put the hoses? Oh, here they are. $143. Every single part is made in USA except the heater hose connector, which is made in Taiwan. Upper hose, lower hose, heater hose, bypass hose, made in Mexico. Throttle body hose, check belt tensioner, made in USA. Thermostat, made in USA. Made in USA. Length D. Yep. There's the bill. Let's see. Advanced Auto Parts. Heater hose, $11.29. Serpentine belt, $32.69. Thermostat, $5.99. Molded heater hose, $16.99. Heater hose, $12. Rad hose, $13. Molded heater hose, $21. Bypass hose, $4. Rad hose, $16. $143.65. And if I was military, I would have gotten a 10% discount, but I'm not military. I'm even afraid of eating raw fish, so I'm not going to visit Dutch Urban Miner. He invited me over for some raw fish. Instead, I'll have some salsa from Walmart. There you go, $143. Sounds like a lot of money for a bunch of little pieces of rubber, huh? Alright, I'm going to check this hose carefully now and decide if I have to change it or not. I think the upper hose was mushy inside. It's hard for me to show it to you with the flashlight. Of course it stopped working. Come on. Doesn't look too healthy. More money. Spend the money. Oop, landlord stuff. Lines. Okay, back to work. Got chunk. Oh, God.